media files. So when we're talking about media files, we're basically talking about images, files, anything that's a file, basically. Files, whether it's an image, whether it's a PDF, whether it's a text file, anything, any sort of file upload. All right? So it's user-generated files. Not static files, user-generated files. So up till now, we've only dealt with text, right? Whether it's a date or a name or a title or a content or a time, we haven't dealt with files yet, right? And the way that we deal with files is a little different, all right? So the first thing that we have to do is we have to prepare our Django project to be able to accept or to be able to access or store it properly. And it's going to be very similar to static files, but with some extra steps. Okay? So the way that we set it up is actually exactly the same. And you'll see what I mean. So if I go to my settings file, let's go to settings. I create a media URL and a media root. All right. Just like that. Cool. Same exact thing that I did with static files. Import, nothing. All right. I'll just keep it up here for everyone to see. Any questions on this? All right. Another thing that I have to do is, you see this over here? Same exact thing. I just need to change this stuff. That's it. Same exact setup as static files. All right? From another site, that's just another URL. Like a weather template? Did I hear you correct? Oh, okay, so you're talking about a plugin. No, okay, so a plugin is dealt with using JavaScript. That's a different story. Am I wrong? So these are files. So these are files that you upload. So if you have a widget, most of the times widgets are added using SDKs, and these SDKs are built with JavaScript. At least web SDKs. All right. Any other questions on this? All right. So the next step is, now that I have this properly set up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go add some sort of image field for my article. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my model. Let's keep this up here. And I'll add a field called image. IMG, or let's just call it complete image. All right? And it's going to be models.image field. All right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it optional. All right? So I'm going to say null equals, null equals true, blank equals true. I just added these two stuff to make it optional. All right? New field. Yes. So I made changes to my model, right? That means I need to do what? Make migrations and migrate. So, okay. Python, manage.py, make migrations. What is this? It says cannot use image field because pillow is not installed. So I'll say, okay, pip install pillow. What is pillow? خدة? So pillow is short for Python image library. All right? Python image library. All right? So now, after installing pillow, I'm going to try to make migrations and migrate. Make migrations. All right, so now it'll let me add my field. And then I'll migrate. There we go. So something that you want to get into the habit of doing, every time you install a new package, update requirements. Okay? Because we just installed a new package. So it's good practice that every time you install a new package, you want to update requirements. So I'll say pip freeze, arrow, requirements. All right. Any questions so far? Won't make a big difference. Yes. Good question. Do I need to create the folder for the media? So you can if you want, but the cool thing about the media folder is when you create an object that has a file, if it doesn't see the media folder, it will just create one for you. And put it under the project. So the media folder goes under the project, not under the app. Exactly, it's a little different. Any other questions? All right. So now, let me run my server and try to go to the admin page and add some images. Let's go and get some images from Google. Any recommendations? Color? What? Pillow? Oh, okay, pillow. All right. This looks like a pretty good pillow. Let's just, do you want the contour, the ultimate, or the classic? All right, we'll go with the classic. All right. All right, why isn't it letting me save this image? Come on. Seriously? All right, I guess we'll have to get another picture of a pillow. Wait, this says deluxe on it. This must be pretty good. Open image in new tab. All right, let's save this. I'll put it under downloads, sure. Let's get one more image. Destiny 2. Okay, we'll get both of those. Oh, it's too small. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into finding pictures. All right. Whatever. Downloads. All right, so we got a couple of pictures. Let's go to our articles and give some of these pictures. Oh, whatever, I'll put this one. Where's the pillow? Oh, here's Yoda. Let's see if we can find the pillow. Oh, here it is. See, found it because it says deluxe. All right. So, should I see it if I go to my list page? I don't see it, right? What should I do? Go to my HTML. Base file? Where should I go? So I'll open up list.html. All right, so we'll call it, and we want to call it as an image, right? So I'll use an image tag. And what do you think I'll do here? What should I type? Dot image, right? Because that's the name of the field. We name the field image, right? So I'll say image. Now with files, you have to add something a little extra because they're treated differently. You say dot URL. So the URL for this file. Okay? Everything is lowercase. Okay? Let's try this out, see what happens. All right. So I'll refresh and I get this error. Why do you think I'm getting this? No? Think about it. No? What about the no file? That's what it says. Let's take a look. So here's the media folder. Here's the images. Think of what I'm trying to do. I'm looping through the article objects and I'm pulling the image for each article. Not every article has an image, right? Even though it's optional, I'm still trying to call it, right? So what should I do? I need to use an if statement, right? I need to check if the article has an image. So if it has an image, display it. If it doesn't, just ignore it, right? So what I'll say is, we'll use Yoda's wisdom, and we'll say, if article.image, so if this exists, display it. Simple as that. If this exists, show it. Okay? Clear? All right, let's see it now. So here's our pillow. Here's Yoda. Where's the... Not all the pictures are showing. Oh, right. The other one isn't active. It's not published. Right? You guys remember the whole publish thing? Let's go and publish it. Cool? Sorry, one question at a time. Oh, so size of the picture, you'll fix that with CSS. Is it? Once we get into Bootstrap, super simple. All right? Cool? All right. So, now what I want to test is creating my objects, right? So now I went and added the pictures from the admin page, right? Let's see what happens if I go and do it from my form. right? So let's go to my form, /create, put in some information. I'll say this is published, choose a picture. And create it. But it doesn't take the image. Let's go to the admin page and check. There's nothing. The what? Form? What about the form? It's there. See, isn't this an image field? So I probably need to be able to handle an image. So images are dealt with, or files in general are dealt with differently than text. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go to my create view. Let's go to the create view, create here, the create.html. And what I need to do is I need to add something called an encryption type. Okay, so I say inc type equals multi-part form data. And what this means is, hey, form, you might be getting some files. That's what it tells it. So if you get some files, deal with it. All right? This allows your form to be able to handle taking in files. So this helps me take it in, right? That's what she said. But how am I going to save it? So I need to probably handle that as well, right? So what I'll do is, where do you think I handle it? Views. So I'll grab my views down here. I'll go to here. So you see this here, when I receive request.post, I need to receive request.files. All right. So request.files gives you any files that you receive as part of the request. So we did two things. We had to add request.files, and we had to add this encryption. This allows the form to take it in, okay, and this allows the object to receive the file. All right? Let's test it out. Let's test it out. Let me refresh here. Let's publish it. Let's go down. Here it is. It's working. Cool? Cool. Any questions? Yes. To allow the form to actually accept the file, to actually handle it. It encrypts the image file. Yes. The second one allows your object to actually receive it. Because request.post doesn't handle files, only handles the text that you send it. Request.files gives it any sort of multimedia file that you send it. Yes. Let's go to models. Just added an image field and made it optional. Yes. For the image field, yes, any image type will be okay except SVGs. SVGs aren't considered images; they're considered files. So you can use a file field. Yes. Base.html. We didn't do anything in base.html. There's nothing here. Let me open up everything that we did do for you guys. So, just as a quick review. So just to review everything for you guys. So the first thing we did was we added this, right? Just like the static files. And then we came to the URLs and we added this, right? Then we went to our model and we added this field. When we went to go make migrations and migrate, we had to install a package, right? What was the name of that package? Pillow. All right. After we put everything here, we went to list.html. All right, let's just close this. We went to list.html and we displayed it like this. Why did we put an if statement here? To check, right? Because the image field is optional and not all of my articles have images. So I need to check if it has an image, then display it. All right. Then we finally went to adjusting our own forms to be able to accept and handle images. So we went to create.html and we added this encryption type, multi-part form data. This allows your form to be able to handle files, not just images, but any file in general. And for you to be able to accept it, we went to views and we added this. All right. Any questions? You guys want some time to let it sink in? HTML? List.html. Articles here? Yeah, from the context. It's the article.objects.all. Create.html. No problem. Shadi, do me a favor. Go to Slack. No, you would actually agree with me. It's going to be a lot to read. What are the default values for an image field? All right, so you can set a default value for an image field. You just need to give it the correct path. However, that is bad practice. Because if you want to give a default value for an image field, you're taking extra storage. And media files have much larger storage than just text. All right? So usually the way that people handle default values for media files aren't by setting a default value for the field, but by putting an if statement. So for example, if this field is empty, grab a picture from the static folder. So you have one file that's being used for multiple objects. Oh, okay. Set it as a optional field. Or just give it a path to a file. Just a path. Why? He is. Technically what we said was you can't be a full-timer. He's willing to go on part-time during the duration of the boot camp. We actually never said that. He's actually mistaken here. Because the way that we worded it is you can't have a full-time job during the duration of the boot camp. Yeah, that's actually what's in the contract. That's actually what's in the contract. Yes. Another thing is that... fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh.